What's up, YouTube? How's everyone doing today? It is Wednesday, September 8th, 2021. I'm your host, Ty, and this is Smarter Gambling. What's up, Low Roller? Appreciate you for being here, as always. What's up, Marvin? Appreciate you. Nice to see you guys. All right. So, today we're doing the show from right here. Ramenistan. We're eating ramen noodles tonight. Well, not me, because, you know, Team Rainbow Bear up in here. I did pretty good today. That's why being a Rainbow Bear is really nice. In bull markets, you make money. In bear markets, you make money. So it doesn't matter, green or red. If you're a cash gang Rainbow Bear, you should be printing. So, hope it wasn't too bad for you guys today. I made some pretty decent money. We'll get to that in just a second. But yeah, today we're doing the show from Ramenistan. That's because it's a pretty bad day for everything. All major indexes in the red. I believe crypto is in the red. So, yeah, everything is a bloodbath today. So, yeah, we're eating ramen tonight. Doing the show from Ramenistan. Coinbase just added Shiba Inu tomorrow in Coinbase Pro? Really? That might make the stock, or that might make the coin, the price go up. Because that happened with Dogecoin. When they added Dogecoin, it went nuts. And every time they add a new coin, it seems like the price does go up. So, might be a play there. Potential catalyst. Maybe. I just noticed that tends to happen. Yeah, Coinbase lists the new coin. It usually goes up in the short term. Not financial advice, but seems to be a pattern. No action of me today. Had to get some work done. Oh, that's right, Marvin. Forgot you. You actually work a job and then you day trade while you're working. Do you work while you listen to the show too, or is this after work? But it was pretty uneventful anyway. But hey, at least you know, nothing going on is still better than losing money. Crypto bounced back today. SEC filed lawsuits against Coinbase. Yeah, we got an article about that today. We'll get to that. Beat me to it, Low Roller. So yeah, great show for you guys today. As always, we'll be doing our daily stock and crypto review. And today we have some news. We got two articles. One about Coinbase, and they're getting sued. Apparently, some of their practices aren't up to standards, according to the SEC. And we got an article about RKLB. That stock was briefly trending. Was it last week or this week? I can't remember. But yeah, got some minor news about that stock. I thought it was relevant. So yeah, two pieces of news today. And then we'll get to our analysis. Today we're going to be doing BBIG. Vinco Ventures, of course. Got to talk about that one. That's been the hot stock of late. We're going to talk about Clover, ANY, ATER, and EFTR. And I guess we'll briefly discuss HLBZ, because that one halted a couple times right before market close. So yeah, there should only be 3 full-on analysis today, and then the rest we'll just talk about. And as always, we'll get to our Yolos. So yeah, great show for you guys today. Let's do it. Boss can fire you if you get caught in the job. Yeah, but he ain't gonna get caught. I think a few other people do that as well. They're at work and they listen during the show. They tell me they're at work, and they also trade at work. So, hey, that's awesome. You're killing two birds with one stone there. Getting paid to pretty much do nothing, and then you get more money from day trading. So, good. Seems like a good deal to me. Yes, you work while you watch the show. It's a use to company time. It's a good use to company time. Oh yeah, of course. Get paid for watching the show and day trading. Seems like a great job to me. The kid's got wrecked his college savings on Clover today. Oh, right. Yeah, totally forgot about that YOLO. Yep. He got wrecked. RIP to that kid. These are the benefits of doing a lot of work I do and from working from home. The line of work you do. Getting paid to lose money in MMAT. Good. Yeah, that's down pretty big today. Pretty healthy pullback if you ask me, but it was a lot worse. It was down like over 10% earlier. It went below 5. Now it finishes at like 5.11. So it was a lot worse. But yeah, this damn stock right here. I can't with this stock. I hate this stock. Alright guys, let's do it. And before we begin, please hit the like button. Please subscribe and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. Okay. Boom. So, a little slow here today. People a little slow coming in, but that's all right. We'll get right to it. All right, so let's start with my plays today. You still need to wait for MMAT to go up $10 more so you can get out and double your money. Yeah, still a long way to go. But maybe it'll squeeze. Maybe not. Maybe it's done. But yeah, man, diamond hand total. It should go back there. Just matters. It just depends on how long it takes to go back there. All right, so we got ADAP. So this one I made a play on yesterday, and I was holding the bag. Today I just really wanted to get out for break even. Didn't happen. I needed $6 for this to go to break even. It got pretty close. It got to like below 610, but never got to 6. So I'm still holding that, but I'm probably gonna cut that before 8 o'clock. Probably lost a couple $100 there. Not that happy, but oh well. What you gonna do? ADMA. I shorted this one this morning at 150 and covered at 130. So made over 10% there. Very happy. GANX. Gain Therapeutics. I shorted this one this morning at $11. I could have got 12, but it was a little late. So I got it at $11 and covered at 870. So and it comes back to 950 at the end of the day. So I covered at a good time there. Made over 20% on that. So very happy about that. ICUI. Shorted this one. Not pre-market, but when the market opened, shorted at 260, and it was looking pretty strong. Didn't really come down all day. It went to 270, and I covered. Clown on me because it came back down to 260, so I lost like 250 there. And if I just held for a couple more hours, would have breaking even. So yeah, clown on me for that one. And then we have IFRX. I made a play on this one yesterday as well. Made 10% yesterday. And today in the pre-market, I shorted again at 340, I believe, and covered at around 305, so made 10% again today on IFRX. Was happy about that. IPHA, I covered this one this morning for break even, a small profit. I shorted at 550 and I covered at 545. So I made a small profit there. Was just trying to get out. And I covered it at a good time because it finishes at 6. So I was able to escape there with a small profit. SLNO, shorted this one this morning, pre-market at $1 and covered at 90 cents. So made 10% on that. And I covered ZIOP yesterday, but this comes back down to 193, and I covered at 230. I shorted at 2, covered at 230, and it's now below $2. So again, clown on me. If I just held for one more day, it would have came back down. I would have broken even, and actually made a little bit of money. So yeah, I lost 750 there for no reason. Clown on me. But yeah, overall, can't complain. Really good day for me. I finished up about $2,000. So, made some mistakes, but can't complain. And considering it was a major red day, you know, I think I did really well. George better sell those Torchlight assets and deliver us our short squeeze. I need my dividend money. Yeah, that's pretty funny. I totally forgot about the dividend. And every time it comes up, it's like, oh yeah, did people actually get that yet? Kind of weird. Some people say they have, and some people say they haven't. Or some people say they have, but you can't, like, sell it till December or something. I'm not really sure what's going on with that. But yeah, I remember the dividend was why the whole thing squeezed in the first place, and now no one even talks about it. But yeah, MMAT, diamond hands, hopefully it'll squeeze.
With diamond hands, they knew they'd profit if they could only hold.
Alright. So yeah, pretty good day for me. Let's move on to the watch list. Yeah, I hear a siren, guys, so I apologize about that. Just going to talk over it. So the Dow Jones finishes down 0.2%, the Nasdaq finishes down 0.35%, and the S&P 500 finishes down 0.13%. Yep. Although it was worse earlier in the day, I will say. So, you know, all things considered, not the worst thing in the world, but still pretty nasty. And I see a lot of red here. So let's see what's going on today. So it looks like the travel stocks getting slammed again. Airlines and cruises. Got Apple down 1%. AMD's down 2.73%. ANY is up 17%, which we'll cover later on. I think we'll do that third today. I got Alibaba down 2.54%, pretty nasty. BlackBerry down 4.06%. What else we got here? Yeah, Carnival Cruise down 3.31%. So yeah, travel stocks not looking too great. Canopy Growth down 6.05%. So maybe cannabis not doing great as well. Not too sure. We'll have to see. Clover down 12.5%. And we'll cover this one second. We'll get to this a little later. Coinbase down 3.23%. Probably just because crypto's pulling back. DoorDash up 1.93%. Got Fubo down 4.06%. Groupon down 4.33%. Robinhood down 4.94%. That's back at 40. Wow. Jumia down 8%. What's going on with Jumia? This thing's getting wrecked. Huh. Kraft Heinz up 4%. Interesting. And CarMax up 3.52%. Very interesting. We got Marathon down 5.33%. Another Bitcoin stock there. MMAT down 6.41%. Pretty nasty. Not going to cover that one today, but that was a lot worse earlier in the day. So, all things considered, not the worst. Moderna down 3.09%. MicroStrategy down 1.45%. Microvision down 5.4%. Damn. That's back to 1350. Got Neo down 6%. Whoa. That's nasty for Neo. And Nikola's down 7.18%. So it looks like the EV's not doing too well at all. Ocugen down 2.74%. Got Palantir down 4.19%. Could have been a little bit higher, 420. Oh well. What else we got here? PayPal down 2.74%. Ride, Lordstown Motors down 3.59%. Riot down 5.37%. Roku down 2.91%. Damn, Skills is down 8.27%. Nasty. What's up, 1010? Appreciate you for being here. And Zakaria, thank you guys for coming in. Please hit the like button. I'd appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, Neo had that offering, but honestly, I don't think that had too much to do with this sell-off today. Because they had the offering last night, and we were all watching it live. It only went down like $1 due to the offering. I really don't think the offering had to do with I mean, it had something to do with it, obviously, but I think most of this price action today was just, the market being in a bloodbath. I really don't think the Neo offering had too much to do with it. I think it had a little bit, but not too much to do with it. But either way, that's pretty nasty. And I got out of there at 45, so pretty happy about that. Gotta hit the sell button. And yeah, Skills getting wrecked. And that was like hot on Wall Street Bets. Skills was hot on Wall Street Bets this past week. And not financial advice, but typically when you inverse what's popular on Wall Street Bets and Stock Twits on social media, usually that's a winning play when you inverse the popular opinion. So, great example right there. Snapchat down 3.09%. Sundial down 2.97%. Virgin Galactic is up 3.41%. And damn, support is up 20%. What in the hell? When did that happen? when was it up 20%? Last time I looked, a couple hours ago, it was at 4%. What the hell happened here? Yeah, it looks like a really strong finish. I didn't even catch this. But very strong finish at the end of the day. And it's still going in the aftermarket. Went all the way from 20, and now it's pushing 25 in the aftermarket. Amazing. Yeah, I was looking at this. It was up like 4%. Now it's mooning, so interesting. Maybe I should have put this on the list today, but oh well. Moving on. Square down 4.18%. Tilray down 3.76%. So yeah, cannabis not doing too great. What was Li Auto? I didn't even see Li. Yeah, Li Auto down 2.48%. So it looks like all the EVs pulling back, but Neo really pulling back. Okay. We got Tesla pretty sideways, up 0.13%. Twitter down 4.17%. That's pretty nasty. Anything else here? Wish is down 7.32%. Wow. I didn't even see that, because Wish doesn't really trend too much anymore, but that's pretty nasty. So yeah, meme stocks getting pretty slammed today too. Yeah, XCLA down 7.23%. Damn, I'm glad I got out of that one. Yeah, these memes not doing too well. And XPeng is down 6%. So yeah, so XPeng didn't have an offering, and it's also down 6%. So I think it's just the general red day today, and especially in Chinese EVs, seems like it's getting wrecked today. Zillow down 3.9%. So yeah, really nasty day today. A lot of red. It's a bloodbath. Not too much green. A lot of red. And like a lot of double-digit red too. So pretty nasty. So hope you guys made out pretty okay today. Hope you guys didn't lose too much money. Hope you guys made money. And if you didn't make money, hope you didn't lose too much money. But yeah, that is the stock market. Low roller. Lost 70 cents in Zoom stock, but you never repurchased the stock again. Can I claim the taxes 70 cents as a loss? Yeah. Yeah, you should be able to. If you already sold it for a loss, if you're still holding it, then you can't. But if you sold it back for a loss, yeah, then you can claim it. And if you didn't repurchase, then you're not going to get wash sailed. Quick side note too, on that. So I just found out, as a day trader, apparently if you're you can file for like day trader status, and if you meet the IRS's requirements, there's some benefits to being a day trader. Like, you can't get wash sailed, you can deduct unlimited losses on your taxes, and you can write off equipment and stuff like that, brokerage fees. I didn't even know that, so thought that was pretty cool. So I definitely qualify for that. So going to get some nice tax benefits this year, because I didn't really take day trading too seriously until recently, this year. So that's pretty nice. You learn something new every day. All right, let's get to crypto. I'm doing a few dollars. I'm doing a few dollars doing swing trading. On the stock market, low roller. Hey man, awesome. It seemed like up to this point you were really just investing in crypto. So that's awesome, man. you're diversifying. And I guess it's not anything like too crazy right now, a couple of dollars, but you know, get some practice in, and eventually you can increase your bet size and really start to see some profits that way. Swing trading and day trading. So happy for you, man. Marvin bought 79K of Ecomi today. It doesn't have a use case at this point in time, but I'm hearing speculation that they're going to allow users to use it on the VV app, and that Ecomi is being burned every time you buy NFT on the app. Yeah, so honestly, I have no idea what that is. I'm not the biggest crypto nerd. I can look it up. Ecomi. What's wrapped Ecomi? Okay. Okay, so pretty cheap. 0.0037 cents. Looks like a pretty good dip here. What is this? 221? I mean, it's probably not going to go too much lower. So I would say this is a pretty good buy here. I don't even know what Ecomi is. I mean, you just kind of told me, but just based on the chart, looks like a pretty good buy. I don't think it should be going down that much. And if this does go up, you know, even if this hits like 1 cent, that's a major gain right there. So, little bit of a risk here going for one of these smaller coins. But if it hits, you know, that could pay off pretty big. So, awesome, Marvin. Hope this works out for you. Good luck, man. And, yeah, you know, the rationalization behind the play, I like it, man. Yeah, a speculation play, but not too much risk, because it shouldn't really go down too much. So, seems like a pretty good play to me. I don't want to end up a lot of tax bill surprise. No, you should be okay, dude. And you can't wash sale on crypto, so you should be alright. Trying to get 1 million of them. So you're like, almost 10% of the way there. That is a lot of, that's a lot of coin. But yeah, man. You accumulate it. Maybe one day it'll pay off. Maybe it'll be the next Doge or even Cardano, you know? One of these penny coins that just blows up. That ends up going to like $1 or something. Alright, back to the market cap here. I found a Robinhood article. Newbie owed tax bill 800K. One second, guys. Damn fire truck. 1 second. Alright, my bad. Low roller. Yeah, I think I know. I think I know what that article's about. I think I read that before. Yeah, it's where the guy got wash saled. He made 45K in profit, but he wash saled $800,000. So yeah, he's net. So after taxes, he's down a net 755K. So I'm not quite sure if he's gonna have to pay that or what, or they're gonna work something out. But yeah, that is an extreme instance of how the wash sale can screw you. That typically doesn't happen, but sometimes you see some crazy stuff. But yeah, we're not gonna look at that low roller, but I know what you're talking about. So thanks for sharing. You know me, I love my speculation plays. Oh yeah, and it seems like a lot of the time where you are speculating, you don't end up getting the shares for whatever reason. Either you didn't pull the trigger or there were no shares available. I remember NSAV. That was pretty nasty. That was a big missed opportunity. But yeah, man. Pretty good play there. Not the highest risk. I would say moderate risk, high reward. So definitely hope that works out for you, man. What's up, Kingpin? Appreciate you for being here. Thoughts on AMC? Sure. Give me... Actually, we can do that right now. Sure. 1 second, dude. What's up, Joe? Appreciate you for being here as well. Yeah, now people are starting to come in. Started a little slow, but got a good amount of people in here right now. So thank you guys. And if you guys could please hit the like button, I would appreciate that. Thank you. $1 million coin for $3,000. That's not too bad. That's really not too much at all. That could pay off. I don't know about 3,000. That's a bit much for a bit too risky for me, for my liking. I'd probably go with 1,000. But yeah, that's a lot of coin for little money, so that could pay off pretty big. Wall Street Bets users will get screwed tax bill since they love YOLO their account. Well, there will be no tax bill if it's a net loss, which is most of Wall Street Bets. So they're going to get tax write-offs for a long time, for a couple of years. But yeah, a lot of the Wall Street Bets users that are new to this, that get a little lucky and make a massive gain, don't really know how the taxes go. And they're a lot, especially if you make a fat gain. So yeah, unpleasant surprise there. I'm not looking forward to that. All right, Kingpin, let's look at AMC real quick before we get to crypto. So this looks more bullish than bearish right now. Looks like, I would say that because of this cup and handle. But honestly, a little hard to tell where it's going right now. This is like right in the middle of the cup here. So if you're not currently in this, I'd probably just avoid it altogether. And if you are in this, probably hold is the play here. I wouldn't add any. I think it's more likely it goes up than down, but you never know. Really hard to read this graph right now, and this is a meme stock, so very unpredictable. Yeah, I would say if you have no position, hold off for right now, and if you do have a position, just hold right now. Don't average down or anything. So hope that answers your question. Yeah, can't make a definitive guess here. But yeah, I would say more likely upside than downside. But pretty hard to tell. We'll have to see. Lulu is ripping after hours. Good earnings. Lululemon. Yeah. Yeah, that's up pretty good. Up over 10% there. Nice. You're welcome, Kingpin. If they keep repurchase the stock again, if they keep repurchasing the stock, Gain got lucky. They got greedy to rebuy again a couple days to make more money in the same stock, but the YOLO went zero. Wash rules, screw them. If they keep repurchase the stock gain. Oh, yeah, so they get lucky, and then they... Yeah, and then they rebuy, and then they it goes to zero, they lose it, and then But then you can deduct it. So, but only $3,000. So yeah, nobody tells you this stuff, but it really matters. Down the line. So yeah, Wall Street Bets users, a lot of them are newbies, don't really know this stuff, so they're in for a bad surprise. 1010. I did a dumb thing. I bet $400 on AMC weekly 48 call. This from my YOLO bank winnings I made on some degenerate plays last week. Perfectly fine if it disappears. $400 FD. 48 call YOLO. Alright, well, first of all, give you the ape. Yeah, pretty apish. But actually, it has a pretty decent chance of working. The strike is not bad at all. 48, that's like pretty much at the money. 2 days to go, could work out. Yeah, a little bit risky. I probably wouldn't go for it, but hey, very entertaining, man. Good luck to you. As long as you realize what you're getting yourself into, you understand that it could go to zero, so that's perfectly fine. House money. But yeah, hope that works out for you, man. Good luck. So yeah, we have we got the Rainbow Bears going ape mode right now. You can get a wash sale on your wash sale. If you end up losing after all the trades are done, you can deduct it up to $3,000 per year. It was the apiest of ape news. AMC CEO tweeted that they are partnering with GME. Won't say what yet. Isn't that kind of old news? Because I did hear him. I remember like a couple of weeks ago or like a month ago or something. I did hear something about that. AMC did come out and say they were looking to partner with GME. Yeah, I remember that. I didn't really hear anything about that lately, but I think that's old news. Or unless it's confirmed now. And before it was just like a rumor. But yeah, these CEOs know what they're doing, especially Adam Aron and Ryan Cohen. They know who their investors are. They know who their customer base is, and they're doing everything in their power to cater to them. So his number one job is to satisfy the apes, and I will say he's doing a pretty good job at it. But that'd be interesting. AMC GME partnership. Probably not anything serious, but it'll be a good collaboration for the apes' sake. If they make $1 million profit, but 1 week later $1 million went to zero, since they buy the same stock, do they owe IRS $1 million profit? They didn't follow wash rules. Well, if it's the same stock, it would just cancel out as a total loss. That's not necessarily a wash sale, because he didn't lose and then rebuy it and made some money back. I think that'd just be a net break even there. They said we would be open to it a couple weeks ago. Then today they said we are doing it. We just won't say what it is. So, why do I feel like it's going to be a major disappointment? It sounds like a buy the rumor, sell the news event. I feel like apes are going to pile in. Because like, oh my God, GME, AMC partnership. And then I think it sounds like it's going to be like really underwhelming. And I think it's going to sell off when it's revealed what that partnership is. I'm just happy to see AMC back up to these prices. I got some good friend of mine who are still in this play, and I need it to squeeze for them. Wish I was still in it. Marvin, did your friends hold it all the way from like 12 to 70 back down to 30? Got some real apes there. Some real ape friends. Yeah, I'm glad to see the apes making money. But that's just nuts to me. People who actually diamond hands this all the way through all this volatility. I mean, not going to tell anyone how to trade, but you know, that takes some balls. Diamond handsing this all the way. Underwhelming is the most likely option. We are going to have a GME hosted tournament in one of our theaters. We will make $1,000. Please make our stock rip again. Yeah, AMC to $100,000. Remember that? Yeah, I don't know what they would do. The most I can think of is like, you put video games, arcade games in the movie theaters? I really don't know. How is that going to work? Maybe, they give out some free merch or something. I don't know. We'll have to see. But very curious about that. It sounds kind of forced. They did. They held through it all. Diamond balls, man. I couldn't do it. That is nuts. Should have sold at 70. I'm riding Dogecoin at 75 cents, then it crashes 16 cents. I've been holding Dogecoin under 1 cent. So yeah, man. So yeah. Diamond hands there too. But imagine you sold at 75 and you rebought at 16. That would have been super Chad. But yeah, if you're under 1 cent, you're still up really, really big. So Diamond hands works there. Diamond hands does work for crypto. Crypto is a good hold play. But meme stocks, I'm not so sure. The legitimate crypto, at least, not the poop coins. Smash tournaments at AMC? I mean, that'd be kind of cool, kind of weird, though. You play on the big screen. I guess that could work. Which one has a better chance of reaching $10? Dogecoin. Better chance of reaching $10 Dogecoin or AMC 100K? I would say Dogecoin. Probably Dogecoin. Yeah. Probably one day Dogecoin will go to $10. Eventually. Maybe a couple of years. AMC 100K, I honestly don't think that's ever going to happen. Don't hit me. Don't hit me, guys. Don't hit me, apes. I just don't see how that's possible. Nationwide. Smash tournaments nationwide. That'd be pretty cool. Like a one-day Smash tournament. Or like, you know, specific week or something. Yeah, not a bad idea. But who knows? We'll have to see what they come up with. Really interesting, though. I'd like to see how they're going to collaborate. But it's obviously for the apes. All right, back to crypto. All right, so here's crypto. This finishes down overall 0.19% today. AMC can reach $1,000? I don't think so. I mean, it can, theoretically. Will it? I highly doubt it. Okay. So we're getting some recovery here. Yesterday was a major crash. Not a major crash, but crypto did crash yesterday. Had a flash crash. And today, it was still selling off, but it looks like we're getting some support now. So hopefully, this bounces back pretty quickly. But let's see what's going on here. So we got Bitcoin down 0.81%, back to 46K. Ether is up 2.88%, pushing 3,500 again. Cardano up 1.16%. Binance up 1%. Solana keeps on ripping. Wow, Solana is going nuts. That's up another 12% today. And up 64.5% for the week. But this thing has been on a massive run every day. It just keeps like double-digit gaining. Incredible. Damn. That was a good one, Solana. Got XRP up 1.31%. And Dogecoin up 1.33%. Polkadot up 3.64%. Bitcoin Cash up 1.22%. Litecoin up 2.76%. Luna up 13%. Interesting. Filecoin up 7%. Algorand is up 38.5%. Massive day for that. But yeah, pretty good mix of red and green here. Let's take a look at the percent change. Yeah, so we got Algorand. That's number 21 now. Amazing. In terms of market cap. So yeah, we got Algorand, then IOST. Then Near Protocol. Those are all up in the 30s. So major day for fat gains today. A lot of attendees for those three coins. Then we got Shiba Inu. That's running up. Maybe a buy the rumor, sell the news event for the Coinbase listing, possibly. That's at 53 now. Wow. But yeah, actually there's a lot of green here. A lot of double-digit gainers and a lot of single-digit gainers. But a good amount of green here. Let's take a look at the red. Red is really not too bad. The worst thing is Telcoin, down about 8%. And then it's AAVE, which is 3%. No, we got some 4% here. But yeah, so the green, there was a lot of double-digit gainers, and in the red, there are no double-digit losers. So overall, I would say not a bad day at all for crypto. It does look like it's starting to recover. So that's very good. Hopefully this bounces back pretty quickly. But I do hope this finishes below 50K in 2 weeks so I can get out of there with my money and my premium, with my Bitcoin and my premium, and then it can go over 50K. That'd be ideal. Anyway, so yeah, that is the crypto market today. Hope you guys made some money back. Or a lot. Okay, now we got 2 news articles. So 1 second, let me pull those up. Says breaking news. Biggest move after hours. GME. What's up with GME? It's going nuts. What's up with GME? Oh, it had earnings. Yeah, it's going down. Wrong way. Wrong way. I thought it was mooning or something. Yeah, GME's tanking. Go.
Good.
All right, back to articles here. Bitcoin to the moon. After the options I sold expires. Yep. I need the Bogdanov right here. The Bogdanov. Where is it? Bitcoin options expire soon. Keep it under 50K. Dump it, dump it, dump it. One can wish. But yeah, looks like I'm in a pretty good position right now. Anyway, let's get to this. So, first one. We got a Coinbase article here. So, let's read. Coinbase shares fall after it reveals SEC plans to sue over interest earning product. Key points. Coinbase has received notice of a possible enforcement action from the SEC related to its interest earning product called Coinbase Lend. The company had planned to launch the product in the coming weeks. Shares of Coinbase were down Wednesday. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Yeah, so is this surprising? The Coinbase is literally the Robin Hood of crypto. Any type of PR is never good. It's like always bad news. And for some reason, they just continue to grow and get bigger and bigger. They have a monopoly. Don't dump it, push it sideways. Yeah, that works too. We could push it sideways for another 3 weeks. That'd be cool. So I'm not quite sure what Coinbase Lend is. Let me see if I can read a little bit here. Oh, I know what it is. It's paying you interest on your stable coins, on your USD coin. So yeah, shares of Coinbase were down today, but I think that's a mix of this and just the overall crypto sentiment. But definitely not good PR here. But honestly, the company should recover from this pretty quickly. This probably just a short-term dump off. Long-term, Coinbase is still a really good company, even though, that's subjective, but it's a good company in terms of profit. And, this is a little bump in the road here. So I expect this to recover pretty quickly. But, yeah, bad PR. This is not good for Coinbase, but shouldn't affect them too much, in all honesty. So, yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting. Let's move on to the next article. Okay. So this one is about Rocket Lab, which was trending, was it earlier this week or last week? Can't remember, but found this one pretty interesting too. So it reads, Khosla Ventures' $28 million investment in Rocket Labs is now worth about $1.7 billion. Key points. Khosla Ventures invested $28.2 million across several Rocket Lab funding rounds between 2013 and 2020, according to an SEC disclosure on Tuesday. The VC firm now holds just over 115 million shares of Rocket Lab's common stock, worth $1.67 billion at Tuesday's closing price. Khosla is among a number of investors benefiting from a flurry of space companies going public this year, with 6 having begun trading and several more expected before the end of 2021. So yeah, I don't even know who Khosla Ventures even was, but apparently they had a stake early on in Rocket Lab, all the way 8 years ago, and they went Super 8 mode and it paid off. Yeah. So they invested less than 30 million and now worth about 1.7 billion. Amazing. And this company really hasn't even proven itself yet. This is supposed to be a competitor against Blue Origin and Virgin Galactic and SpaceX, and hasn't done anything yet. Just went public not too long ago. And the company is already worth all this money. Crazy. Overvalued, if you ask me. But, yeah, I don't even know who Kostler was, but now they're swimming in the tendies. So, great play there. Wonder if they dumped any. Would be pretty smart. Anyway. So, yeah. I just brought this up because it's about Rocket Lab, and that was a trending stock, so thought you guys would be interested in this. Pretty interesting stuff here. Cool. So, that's all the articles we got, so let's do some analysis now. The banks with the tanks do not want you making interest off your crypto. Coinbase is the only crypto exchange I trust enough to put my banking information on it. Well, anything with, that requires your verification is pretty trustable, I would say. I mean, they still can get hacked. Apparently, Coinbase got hacked, and they owe a lot of customers money. So, I wouldn't even trust Coinbase. Yeah, any crypto exchange, I'd pull the money off, personally. But generally, yeah, any exchange that requires verification is pretty safe. But not foolproof, though. But just for super safety, I'd pull it off the exchange anyway. There's really no reason to hold your money on the exchange. What's up, Verb Maker? Appreciate you for being here. Sorry you're late. Hey, man. Like I always say, just glad you're here, man. Appreciate you. GME earnings out at 5. Didn't they already come out? Because it was tanking. Yeah, they already came out, looks like. It's going down. It's down to 194 right now. It says the EPS was negative 42 cents. No. The estimate was negative 42 cents, and the actual was negative 74 cents. Negative 76 cents. So they missed the EPS there. Not sure what the revenue was. But, yeah, it looks like bad earnings. So the market is reacting negatively to that. GME call. Okay. Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter at this point. We already got the earnings, so investors are not happy. Alright, BBIG. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me, Damn, 80 APs at 621. I need to hit 1 more cent. I need 620 to cover. Anyway. I cannot believe Hex went up 20% today. So you know what you do? You FOMO in. No, I'm totally kidding. Yeah, that's really suspicious. You already know what's going to happen. Very appropriate right there. Alright. So let's do some analysis. So today we got BBIG, Clover, ANY, ATER, and EFTR, and possibly HLBZ. Okay. So here is BBIG, Vinco Ventures. This finishes at $10.22 today. That is up 5.8%. Hex scam has been going on for 2 years, yeah, and it's still going. It might go for another couple of years. Could you imagine GME actually being profitable one day? That'd be a crazy world, right? Yeah, I don't even see how they're surviving on investor money, but they're moving. I don't see how GME is going to survive even even with the restructuring, going online and stuff, and Ryan Cohen turning the company around, I still think Amazon is better, or Target, or Walmart, or whatever. Yeah, can't really see it, but crazier stuff has happened. So it would not surprise me. Anything can happen nowadays with the apes. Okay. So the price it finished at today, 1022, really doesn't do this too much justice because this hit 1250 at one point today. That is an all-time high. So pretty significant pullback since then, but still a green day for the stock. And maybe the squeeze is not done just yet. GameStop need to accept Dogecoin? That'd be a good idea, actually. And AMC. Okay. So I've been saying, all right, so I've been covering, so we've been covering this one for the past week, almost 2 weeks, while it has been squeezing. And I've been saying all along that this cannot keep up forever. It's coming down, and it's going to come crashing down eventually. It's just a matter of when. And I did think that, like after it hit 10, that it would pull back. And I've been saying that it appears like the squeeze is cooling off. The momentum is dying down. The momentum is cooling off. And today we have a major run. So, yeah, I might be wrong. It looks like the squeeze is not done yet. It looks like we still have some momentum here. And this has been number one on StockTwits for the past couple of days. So the momentum, the social media sentiment is still very strong with this. So maybe there still is room for this to keep on squeezing. But eventually this is going to have to come down. Can't say how high it's going to go, and I can't say how low it's going to go, but what goes up must come down eventually. Anyway, let's analyze this. BBIG has been in an interesting uptrend. I think it may squeeze no cap. Yeah, I'm kind of a believer now. I've been saying all along, and maybe I'm just being biased because I'm kind of a rainbow bear. Not kind of, I am a rainbow bear, but I really didn't think we'd be here right now. But here we are. Is this a gap here? Come on. It is a gap. Come on, I just want to zoom in. Yeah, maybe not. If it is a gap, it's a tiny gap. Whatever. Okay. So, first of all, we got two gap ups. One at 160 and one at $6. So those are bearish indicators. That is telling us that the stock is likely to pull back to those prices to fill those gaps eventually. Not $6, my bad, $3. Yeah, one at $1.60 and another gap up at $3. So honestly, those may never fill. I would not be surprised if the 160 gap never fills. That's a long way down. May never go back there. And even the $3 gap may never fill, but I think that one is a lot more likely to fill than the 160 gap. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this came back down to $3. But that may never happen. And this did look like a cup and handle for a moment, but after today, this blew past the top of the cup. So this looks like the cup and handle got rejected. This is no longer a cup and handle, so we can't really go off of that. And yeah, it looked like we had some consolidation here, some strong consolidation. And today, the stock legs up. Probably draw another one here. Cool. Okay. So right now this is trading between the sideways channel, the rectangle of $11 and $10. So if this goes to the upside, next level of resistance would be $11, $11.90, and then the all-time high, $12.49, which it set today. And if this goes to the downside, next level of support would be $10, $9.40, $9, $8.20, $7, $6.50, $6, and then $5.30. And there is a bunch of support below $5.30, but we're not going to discuss that right now. So at this current price, $10.22, the channels to the upside and the downside are very wide, so expect a very significant amount of price action either way this goes. However, if/when this comes back down to $5.30, the channels start to narrow. They're pretty small. So I would expect a significant decrease in price action if/when this comes back down to $5.30. The RSI is currently at 79, so that is overbought and overvalued, so be careful, guys. And this did 315 million in volume today. Very significant volume day. So this pump/squeeze today was confirmed by the volume. Okay. GSAT pumping. I'm on the lookout for a sharp breakout to the upside on BBIG. Yeah, very possible. But let's take a look at GSAT. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is at 290. What's up with GSAT? Double gap up. Interesting. Gotta keep an eye on this. Okay. So honestly, at this point, it's extremely hard to tell which way this is going. I've been saying all this time that I've been covering this that... What the hell is this? Sorry, guys. Someone's calling me. So I've been saying all this time that we've been covering this stock that I think it's going to pull back. I've been saying I think the squeeze is over. And maybe I've been wrong up to this point. It did appear briefly like the squeeze was losing momentum. But after yesterday and today, it looks like the stock still has a lot of life in it. So yeah, honestly, very difficult to tell which way this is going right now. So for that reason, I think it's better to avoid the stock altogether if you don't have a position right now. Doesn't matter if you go long or short. If you take a position right now, that's more like a gamble, not an investment. It's either going to the moon or to the dumpster. No in between. Because based on the technical analysis, this looks pretty bearish. Two gap ups. High RSI, high volume. This ran all the way from $3 to $12.50. That's absurd. So, the technical analysis would suggest that it's likely to pull back. And probably pull back pretty hard. But when it comes to these meme stocks, you can't really go solely based off of technical analysis. These meme stocks seem to defy logic. So, like I said, there is very strong social media sentiment right now. This has been number one on StockTwits for the past couple of days. And the momentum still looks really strong. So it is very possible that this keeps on squeezing. And who knows how high it can go. But yeah, the TA is saying one thing. TA looks bearish. But the social media sentiment is saying another thing. That's pretty bullish. So if you want to go long right now, personally, I wouldn't do it. To me, this is FOMO. Even if this does keep on going to the upside, this is still FOMO. And I don't like FOMO. So personally, I wouldn't do it. But I can't say that it's a bad play. If you guys want to do it, go ahead. Just understand this is a gamble. You could lose a lot of money. This could crash very hard. But it could pay off pretty big if it does continue to squeeze. So if you want to go long, not my favorite play, but I would support it. Just understand the risks. The risks involved. Now, if you want to go short, same thing. Personally, I wouldn't do it at this point because while this does look like a good short play on paper, just looking at the TA, like I said, there is very strong social media sentiment. The momentum still looks pretty strong. So this very well could keep on squeezing, and you don't want to get caught in a short squeeze. That is never fun. That's a great way to lose a lot of money as well. But according to the TA, this looks pretty bearish, and it looks like there's a lot of downside potential. So normally I would say going short here seems like a good play, but when it comes to a popular meme stock like this, I can't say the same thing for this situation. So I would support going short. Logically, it seems like a good play. Looks like a lot of downside potential. But if you're going to do that, understand the risks on this side as well. It could keep running. You could get squeezed out. You could lose a lot of money. So again, either way, long or short, at this point, it's a gamble. There's going to be a lot of price action. It's going to the moon. You're going to be eating tendies or you're going to be eating ramen. No in between. So, yeah. If you currently don't have a position, I would say don't enter. That's probably the best play. And if you currently do have a position, well, then you're probably going to be in for one hell of an emotional roller coaster. And it's never a bad idea to take profits. You know, this is near the relative high. If you don't want, if your risk tolerance is not that high, it's probably a better idea to just cash it out right now. Not financial advice. So congratulations to everyone who made money in this one today and the past week. And good luck to everyone currently in the stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is BBIG, Vinco Ventures. I already re-FOMO in with a small amount to the long side. Yeah, good luck to you, man. Good luck to you and all the apes. What's up, DL Denny? Appreciate you for being here, as always. 4K on BBIG today, pump and dumped. You made 4K? Did you hit the sell button? Or are you still in it? Either way, man, congratulations. Very happy for you. Happy to hear that. Awesome. Alright, let's move on to Clover. Okay, here is CLOV, Clover Health. This finishes at $9.45 today. That is down 12.5%. Sold at $12.30. So you sold literally at the top. Pretty much at the top. Awesome, man. Super Chad move. Congratulations. Did you rebuy? Are you going to rebuy? Not saying you should, but that's awesome, man. Yeah, you literally sold the top. Great catch. GME closed at 198, touched 181. It hit 181? Really? It went that low? Oh, crap. It is. It would look like it was sitting at 195. It looked like it was stable at 195, and then it just crashes down to 180. What's going on in the conference call? Is Cohen saying some bearish stuff there? What the hell? Look at this. It looks like the conference call started, and then it goes timber. Right here, 5 o'clock. Timber. It's going down. I'm yelling timber. Yeah, this is insane. The call started, must have said something they didn't like. Yeah, that's what I'm assuming, because, like I said, from 4 to 5, this was holding pretty steady at 195. Then as soon as the call starts, it absolutely tanks. Very interesting. Got stopped out of Clover today at 10, was thinking of rebuying, but those shorts seem to change the sentiment and are in control now. So, sounds like it made a pretty good gain there, Verbmaker. So, first of all, congratulations to you. And, yeah, the shorts were pretty strong today. They reloaded. So, for the moment, it looks like they're in control. Absolutely. But, good catch there, man. Congratulations on your profit. Yeah, I remember you were buying the bottom of Clover. You were buying the crap out of like $8, so paid off pretty big, man. Awesome. Congratulations. GME does not bode well for weekly AMC calls. Go. Yeah, these meme stocks getting pretty hammered. All of them. This Clover, Wish. Could have sold at 11 yesterday, but got greedy. Yeah, 10 is still a pretty good price. Can't complain. Green is green. Green is good. Thought it was going. Yeah, looked like it. Still can go, but slight pullback here. But yeah, never a bad idea to secure the gains. Cohen, the greatest GME rainbow bear. Yeah, probably better not to have the call at all. In a weird way, I'm happy with Clover. With the Clover move down, I want it to act normal, like a normal stock. Yesterday it was acting like a meme. It is a meme, bro. It's not a normal stock. It's totally a meme. I sold calls yesterday, bought them back at a cheaper price today. Made money on the way up and the way down. Awesome, dude. Congratulations. Were they FDs or were they a little further out? But a great way to make money is selling options on meme stocks. It's still going. Look at this. 177. What is going on? What is this? What are they saying? It just like keeps on tanking. What is going on here? This is nasty. I think I got 2 GME Yolos too later, so that's going to be good. Yeah, this is disgusting. I want Clover to be a normal stock. All right, got you, man. A guy can dream. Nope, it's right up there with MMAT. One of these stupid emotional roller coaster meme stocks. I can't stand it. Clover max pain is 9 now for Friday, so they will try to pin it down, hold. However, IPKR is showing 100% cost to borrow. Really? So yeah, it's heavily shorted right now. So you know, if you can rally the troops on stock twits, start chilling, man. Pump Clover. Yeah, so there's a lot of shorts in here right now. So if the apes band together, it could squeeze. But it seems like everyone is focusing their capital on BBIG right now. So I don't think it's gonna squeeze in the short term at least. Everyone's definitely on BBIG right now. Not many people are paying attention to Clover. Oh my god, that's really tanking. Yep. Cost to borrow went from 1% to 100%. Never seen that. So the shorts must have been piling in today. Damn. Yeah, I never seen that either. That is pretty nuts. But yeah, the shorts should probably cover before the BBIG hype cools off, because then it's coming right to Clover probably. Meme Mania kind of picked up over the past 2 weeks. GME just gave up all of those gains from the past 2 weeks. Yeah, it's kind of like a mini Meme Mania, not a full-on Meme Mania, but like a Meme Mania around 2.5, I would say, not round 3. But yeah, these stocks definitely have been squeezing past 2 weeks. But I wouldn't say it's a full-on meme mania. Apes band together on Clover yesterday and it went up 25%. Apes are looking at other tickers now. Yep, it seems like a lot of people took their profits and moved on to BBIG. Alright, let's get back to Clover. It looks like GME is recovering at 180 here. Alright, so here is CLOV, Clover Health. This finishes at $9.45 today. That is down 12.5%. Oops, hit the wrong button. Meant to do this. Oh, no, that was the right button. It may be my time to see if I can get calls on GME. Should have bought puts right before market close. Imagine you bought puts in anticipation for earnings. Would have been printing right now. Yeah, but, you know, as a wise man once said, buy the effing dip, not financial advice. Okay. So here's another meme stock that has been high up on the trending list in the past week. So yesterday we had a really big day. Went up 25%. It was looking really, really bullish. And today we have a major momentum killer here. Goes right back down to 945. So pretty nasty day today. But it's just one day. Overall, the stock still looks pretty bullish. We have the possible cup and handle here. Very deep cup. Top of the cup could be 29, 28, or it could be 13. And the bottom of the cup appears to be $8. So not quite sure how high it's going to go, but this does appear to be a cup and handle in the making here. So that is currently a bullish indicator. That is telling us that this might come back to 13, 28, or 29 to fill this cup. Okay. So right now this is trading between the sideways channel, the rectangle of 985, and $9. So if this goes to the upside, next level of resistance would be 985, 1040, 1080, 1120, 1170, 1250, 1330, 14, 1440, 1480, 1550, $16, 1680, $18, 22, 25, 28, and then the all-time high, 28.85. And if this goes to the downside, next level of support would be $9, $8.50, $8, $7.30, $6.80, and then the low of $6.30. So right now at this current price, $9.45, the channels to the upside and the downside are pretty decently sized, so expect a good amount of price action either way this goes. However, if/when this breaks $16, the channel starts to open up and get really wide. So I would expect a significant increase in price action if/when this comes back to $16. RSI is currently at 55, so a little above average, but right around where it's supposed to be. So according to the RSI, this current price, 945, is around fair market value. And this did 78 million in volume today. Very significant volume. So this sell-off today was confirmed by the volume. $920 is a key level for Clover. Glad to see that level held. $920. Yeah, I got like $9 here, but yeah, it looks like $9, $9.20-ish. Seems to be some pretty big support. Yeah, 850, and then 9 seems to be some pretty strong support there. Those three levels. For a quick get in and out. So Marvin, are you going to do FDs or leaps? What's up, Noor? Big conference tomorrow. Conference for what? Not quite sure what your... Oh, Clover conference. Okay. So, I don't know. I don't feel great about that. Buy the rumor, sell the news. Could be selling in the news today and tomorrow. We'll see. But I don't like that. That sounds pretty bearish to me. Okay. So if you want to go long right now, not financial advice. Seems like a pretty decent play. 945 isn't exactly the greatest entry, but still a pretty good price to enter. The bottom was $8. So this is about 20% up from there. But if you consider the upside potential, like I said, this can easily come back to 13 or 28 to fill the cup. So if you think about it like that, from 945 to 13 or 28, that is a long way to the upside. So really 945 is not such a bad price in perspective. So you missed the absolute bottom, but still seems like a pretty good price. So overall, seems like a pretty good play here. I'd support it. And if you buy in here, and Clover does continue to pull back, you can just average down. You could average down at $9, $8.50, and $8, and this really shouldn't go below $8. But yeah, I would support going long here. A lot of upside potential. Seems like a pretty good play. Not financial advice. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, I would not do that. I don't recommend that. For all the reasons I just mentioned, this looks pretty bullish. Got a deep cup and handle here. Looks like it bottomed out and is reversing. So yeah, chart looks pretty bullish. And in addition to that, 945 is really not a great price to open a short position. At most, you should be able to make 10, maybe 15%. There's really not too much downside potential here. This really shouldn't go below $8. So, yeah, you'd be shorting for crumbs here. Really not too much money to be made. And a lot of upside potential. So, I don't really think the risk is worth the reward here going short. You're not going to make too much money, and you can get squeezed out. So it doesn't seem too logically smart. So yeah, going short here does not seem like a good idea. But I will say, if this does come back to at least 13, then that seems like a pretty good entry to start a short position. So, I support going short, but definitely not at this current price, not at 9.45. So if this does come back to at least 13, then I would say, sure, go for it. But yeah, at this current price, 9.45, not a good idea to open a short position. So, sorry to everyone who lost money in this one today. Hang in there. And good luck to everyone currently in this stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is Clover Health. This is CLOV, Clover Health. I might do some FDs if the price is right. Probably going to be pretty expensive. The IV is probably going to be pretty high. But, got to check that out. Probably going to be a lot higher tomorrow opening. IV is probably going to increase a lot after this aftermarket sell-off. I got a YOLO for the day. Dude bought Lulu 392.5 call. Spent $9.60 for one call. If Lulu opens at 4.30, that contract will be worth at least $37.50. Probably closer to 4K. That's 400%. So is it an FD? Sounds like it was an earnings play, and he guessed right. So, yeah, 400%, massive, massive profit. I mean, if it went the other way, it would have been worth zero. So that's the risky run, but awesome. Super ape stuff, and yeah, certainly hope that guy sells. Clover is overbought right now. I'd wait for a new setup to put my money in it. Jenks, No Love TV. Thanks for attending the show today. Don't think I've seen you here before, but welcome. Yeah, well, it was overbought yesterday. It was getting there. Now it's coming back down to normal. RSI is at 55. It's not too overbought right now, I would say. It's coming back down. It's a little above average in terms of being overbought. So, honestly, today was some pretty healthy pullback. I love Clove, and I'm with Jenks. Let Clove chill out first. Yeah, that's another option. Let it chill out. But it could keep running. But yeah, right now this is pretty chill. This is pretty average, if you ask me. May come back down a little bit more, but 55 RSI. Looks pretty neutral to me. Anyway, let's move on. Let's go to ANY. Let me see, ATER. Alright. So let's try to speed up a little bit here. It's already 5:40. So this is the last one with support and resistance, and then we'll do ATER and EFTR, and those should go pretty quick because no support and resistance there. Oh, Clover actually had news, but hey, we're not going to get to that right now. Whatever. Already missed it. Okay. Here is ANY, Sphere 3D. This finishes at $7.08 today. That is up 17.02%. Forgot which meme I used for BBIG, so we'll just do both of these. So this stock was trending last week. And then we had some major pull. It squeezed all the way from around $3 all the way to $12. And then we got some major pullback. It seemed like the momentum was cooling off. The social media sentiment was cooling off. And it appeared like this was going into freefall mode. That's what I predicted on one of the previous shows. But today we have a really strong bounce here. So no news or anything to justify this price action today. So I'm just assuming this is another meme play. A lot of apes in here squeezing the shorts out, along with the rest of the market. Yeah, I was going to draw another one. We'll just leave it blank for now. All right, let's analyze. Yeah, let's get right to it. Let's analyze. This might be a dead cat bounce. Not saying it is, but this looks pretty suspicious. We had two very strong red days and a big fat green candle today. Kind of out of nowhere. Seems very odd. So we'll have to keep an eye on this. But anyway, let's analyze. So right now this is trading between the sideways channel, the rectangle of 770 and 670. So if this goes to the upside, next level of resistance would be 770, 950, and then the all-time high, $12. And if this goes to the downside, next level of support would be 670, 640, $6, 560, 540, 485, 450, 435, 410, and then the low of 380. And there's a bunch of support below 380, but we're not going to discuss that right now. So right now at this current price, $7, the channels to the upside are very wide. So I would expect significant price action if this continues to move to the upside. But to the downside, the channels start to narrow, so I would expect a good decrease in price action if this continues to the downside. And if this really goes to the downside and it hits 380, the channels start to narrow. The channels start to really, really narrow. So when this comes back down to 380, expect a significant decrease in price action. RSI is currently at 61, so that is So that is above average, but not quite overbought and overvalued. And this did 87.5 million in volume today. Very significant volume. So this pump today was confirmed by the volume. Okay. So if you want to go long, not financial advice, I would not do that. I don't recommend that. Like I said, this seems pretty odd to me. This bounce today seems really out of place. Makes me think it's a dead cat bounce. This chart looked extremely bearish the past 2 days. I kind of think it's a fluke. Don't hate me, guys. But this is very, very odd. So this definitely can keep running to the upside, but I think that's pretty unlikely. I think today was a one-off day, and it's probably going to keep pulling back to the downside, in the short term at least. So I think going long is pretty dangerous here. $7 is really not the greatest entry for going long. And this may pull back pretty hard, and if that is the case, then you're going to be holding a pretty big bag. So I don't think going long here is a good play. However, I would set my buy orders for $4. It may not come back down to $4, but if it does, that would be an excellent entry. So I would not support going long at $7, but if it comes back down to $4, then I can get behind it. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, seems like a pretty decent play. You already missed the fat tendies, which would have been at like 12, 9. But here at $7, this isn't the worst entry. There is still a good amount of downside potential. You can possibly make 40% here if this pulls back to $4. That's a lot of tendies to be made. So still a lot of room to the downside here. Now it'll probably take a few sessions to get that low. Because the channels are starting to narrow, so there won't be as much price action. But there does appear to be a good amount of downside potential here. So just looking at the graph, looking at the TA, it looks like a smart play. It looks like a good play to go short here. And I would support that. However, this is starting to become a meme stock, and it's unlikely that the momentum continues on social media, but possible. So if the apes continue to drive this one up, then this very well could keep on squeezing. But I think the apes are pretty preoccupied right now with BBIG and a few other stocks. So, the apes, their attention isn't focused on this right now. So, for that reason, I think it's pretty unlikely that this squeezes. Yeah, I think this was a fluke today, and it's probably going to continue pulling back to the downside. So for that reason, I think going short here is a good play. But if you do decide to do that, to go short, understand the risks. Not very likely you're going to get squeezed out, but possible. So congratulations to everyone who made money on this one today. And good luck to everyone currently in this stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is ANY Sphere 3D. It's a bull trap. I heard that in an Admiral Akbar voice. Who's Admiral Akbar? That sounds very familiar. Is that a movie? That sounds really familiar. It's a bull trap. Could be. Yeah, it could be. That's what I'm scared about. All right, almost 6 o'clock. Let's speed it up here. So we got ATER and EFTR. Star Wars. I should know that. I'm a pretty big Star Wars fan. What movie was that? Admiral Akbar. Is that one of the newer ones? I hate those. 7, 8, 9. Disney effed it up. Kids these days. It was an older one? Dude, I like Star Wars a lot. Who the hell's Admiral Akbar? I'm bugging. Okay, here is ATER Aterian. This finishes at $9.21 today. That is up 29.35%. Return of the Jedi. That's the second one, right? No, that's the, Oh, that's the super, super old ones. Yeah, that was like before I was born. That's 4, 5, 6. Right. Yeah. I haven't seen those in a while. Right. All right, got you. Yeah, that was before my time. I've seen them, but, you know, I'm a bigger fan of 1, 2, 3. And then 7, 8, 9 is, not the biggest fan. But, I mainly like 1, 2, 3. And then 4, 5, 6. And then 7, 8, 9. Like the old one. Yeah, the, George Lucas one. Okay. So this one was briefly trending last week on StockTwits, but it seems like the social media sentiment was cooling off. But today we have a big bounce here. Today it's up. And there's no real reason to justify this price action today. So again, I'm assuming this is more ape stuff going on here. More shorts being squeezed out of their positions in the whole market. So today the stock finishes up really big, up over 29%. So let's analyze. So it looks like we may have a cup and handle here. Possible cup and handle in the making. Top of the cup could be 1640. And the bottom of the cup would be around $3. So it's a pretty ugly looking cup, but still a cup and handle in the making, nevertheless. So that's currently a bullish indicator that is telling us that this is likely to come back. Well, that is telling us that this may come back to 1640 to fill the top of the cup. RSI is currently at 64, so that is above average, but not quite overbought and overvalued. But it's quickly approaching that, so be a little cautious, guys. And this did 89 million in volume today. Very significant volume. Biggest volume day ever for this stock. So this pump today was confirmed by the volume. Okay. So if you want to go long, not financial advice. Seems like a decent play here. I personally wouldn't do it because this is pretty far from the bottom of $3. So you already missed out on a lot of value here. But if this does continue up to 1640, that is a good amount of upside potential. So not the greatest entry here at 921, but it's still pretty decent. Still a good amount of tendies to be made. So personally, I wouldn't do it. I would look for a better opportunity with more value, but I couldn't blame you if you wanted to go long here. I could get behind that. And if this pulls back, then you can just average down. And I don't have support and resistance here, so I can't really tell you at what prices you should average down. But going long here at this current price, 921, and averaging down doesn't seem like such a bad play. I could support that. And if you want a better price and you don't want to enter right now, I would say set your buy orders at $5. I think that would be an excellent entry. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, I would not do that. I don't recommend that. Even on the short side, 921 is not a great entry. Actually, it's not a bad entry, actually. Yeah, 921 is not the greatest entry. If this does go down, you should be able to make a decent amount of money here. Maybe 20 or 30%. But I just don't think the risk is worth the reward here. This looks more bullish than bearish due to the possible cup and handle. Oops. So there's decent money to be made, but I just don't think putting yourself at risk of getting squeezed out is worth it here. There are way better opportunities to make a short play on in the market. This one's a little bit risky. So it's not a bad play, but there are better plays out there. So I would not recommend going short here. A little too risky for my liking. However, if this does come back to 1640 to fill the top of the cup, then I would say that would be an excellent time to start a short position. But at this current price, 921, I don't like it here. So, yeah, I wouldn't do it, and I don't recommend that. So, congratulations to everyone who made money on this one today. And good luck to everyone currently in this stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is ATER Aterian. All right, one more. EFTR, and we'll get to the Yolos. Okay, here's EFTR, Effector Therapeutics. This finishes at $27.17 today. That is up 111.77%. So this stock is pretty nuts. This went public via SPAC not too long ago. Like 2 weeks ago. And since then, it's gotten some crazy price action. Went from $30 down to almost $8. And then in the past 2 days, this pumped up all the way from $8.50. And today, this hit $40 at the high. So, yeah, major price action going on here. Major squeezing going on here. Pulls back pretty significantly, back to 27. But overall on the day, still a huge gain for this stock. So there's really not too much data to analyze here. But the RSI is currently at 79, so that is overbought and overvalued. So be cautious, guys. And this did 36 million in volume today. Not many trading days so far, but this is by far the biggest volume day for the stock. So very significant volume. So this pump slash squeeze today was confirmed by the volume. So if you want to go long, not financial advice, I would not recommend that. I would not do that. I think this was it. I think today was the squeeze. It's looking like it's pulling back now. Most likely, there's going to be a lot of profit taking and a lot of shorts jumping in here. So, in all likelihood, this is going to keep pulling back in the short term. So if you were to buy in here, $27 is not the greatest price, not the greatest entry for going long. And you're probably going to get burned pretty hard. So yeah, going long here doesn't seem to make too much sense at $27. But if this does pull back to $10, then I would say that is a great time to start a short position. It may not ever come back to 10, but if it hits, that'd be a great fill. And if it doesn't, then oh well. You can just move on. But that's a real possibility. This could come back to 10. That'd be a great price. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, seems like a pretty good play. A lot of downside potential. Can't say how far down it's going to go. But, a lot of bearish indicators here. High RSI, high volume. This was up almost 200% at one point today. So again, in all likelihood, this will pull back pretty hard in the short term. And all you got to do is open up a short position and capitalize on this opportunity. Again, can't say how far it's going to go, but there is a long way down and a lot of tendies to be made. So I would support going short here. I think that's a pretty good play. Now just be aware that the squeeze may not be over. I think it is. But you never know. Especially with all these meme stocks going off recently. If this gets some more momentum behind it, this could keep on going. Don't think it's very likely, but possible. So just be aware of that. I wouldn't be too worried, though. But other than that, yeah, going short here looks like a great play to me. I would support that. Not financial advice. So congratulations to everyone who made money on this one today. Consider taking profits. Not financial advice, but it's probably going timber in the short term. So I would lock it up. And good luck to everyone currently in the stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is EFTR, Effector Therapeutics. And I'm probably going for this one tomorrow, guys. Looks like an easy play to me. Team Rainbow Bear. All right. So we'll briefly take a look at HLBZ, and we'll get to the Yolos. So this one was running late in the day. Squeezed up 84%, finishes at $13, pulled back to $12 in the aftermarket, but still major day for this stock. Look at that chart. Crazy. This may still have some room to run to the upside, I'm not going to lie. But I'm not messing with this one, but I thought I should show you guys this. This was one of the major runners today, and it ran later on. Alright, so that's all the analysis. Let's get to the Yolos. 1 second, guys. Let me pull this stuff up. All right. So probably going to finish around 6:30 here. So making pretty decent time. And thank you to everyone who is still here. These shows are getting longer, so I appreciate you guys for sticking around. You guys are the real MVPs. Do I have PayPal YOLO today? No, I did not see any PayPal YOLOs. But you can link it if you want. All right, so today we got GME, Clover, and what is this? And Robinhood. GME, Clover, Robinhood. Should be pretty good, so let's do it. All right, this first one is by Charstrap. Charstarp. They say GME coming back or getting IV crushed to negative 99%. Okay. So here we have 20 calls for GME expiring September 10th. So 2 days. Super FD here at the 220 strike. So not quite sure what the cost basis is. Should be like 18 grand, I think. Maybe 19. We'll just call it 19 grand. Yeah, we'll just call it 19 grand. So this was a $19,000 YOLO, approximately. And right now he's down about $5,700. Down 34%. And this was posted 8 hours ago before GME went timber after earnings. We just saw that live. So is GME coming back? Unfortunately, I don't think so. Not in 2 days. So I think getting IV crushed down to 99%, minus 99%, is probably more accurate. So, yeah, this really wasn't a good play. Super FD here. Pretty out of the money strike, 220. That's kind of a reach. September 10th, expiration, couple of days. That's an FD. So bad strike, bad expiration. And this kind of seems like a earnings play to me. And it just didn't work out. But even if it were an earnings play, I would not encourage such a high strike and such a far away expiration, or such a close expiration. So yeah, just to start with, this was not a good play. Didn't seem very likely to work from the start. And it didn't. Well, it's not over yet, but it will be. So right now he's down 34%, but after today, it's probably more like down 80%. Just a rough estimate. But yeah, after today, he's going to wake up tomorrow. The market's going to open. The casino's going to open. And he's going to look at the value of these contracts. And it's going to be so, honestly, even before GME went timber, I would have said, cut it, dude. Probably not going to work. But definitely now, cut it, dude. It's not going to work. Don't know the updated value of these contracts, but these probably lost a lot of money. So at this point, there's really only one play. This is highly unlikely going to go in the money, so at this point, you got to cut your losses and move on. Really nasty. You should have done it here at minus 34%. Now it's probably going to be a minus 80, but hey, still some value in here. Got to pull your money out. So, Char Starp, thanks for posting. Sorry for your loss so far. Not over yet, but not looking too great at all. So yeah, I don't think this was the greatest play. And at this point, you got to go into damage control mode. Probably down a lot of money. But you got to cut, because if you don't, you're going to lose 100%. Very unfortunate, but that's how it goes. And in the future, to avoid tough situations like this, you guys shouldn't make plays like this in the first place. But yeah, we're here, so at this point, got to cut the losses. But yeah, thanks for posting. Great content, very entertaining. And no matter what happens, what you decide to do, please post updates. I'd like to see how this goes. Alright, next one. This one is by Palantirs. That's a play on word there. Like tears. Like Palantirs. That's pretty funny. They say, today is the day. Over 2 million in my favorite stock, GME. How will it turn out? Okay, so he has shares and calls here. We're not going to look at the shares, but he has 5,500 of those for 1.1 million. Super Ape. But we're just going to pay attention to the options here. So we got 80 calls for GME. 45 for the 45 strike, expiring January 2022. And then we have 35 calls for the 230 strike, expiring January 2023. So this was approximately a $470,000 YOLO, and right now he's up $519,000, up 111%. Okay. So, this guy really likes the stock, huh? Really, really likes GME.
We like the stock.
So, I like this play. Or these plays. So, we have leaps for January 2022, 45 strike. So, there's a weight in the money. Pretty good play there. Very safe. Weight in the money call. Good expiration. Couple months out. And it seems like it was planned and executed pretty well. So, I like that play a lot. Now, as for the 230 strike, I'm less of a fan about that one. But still pretty decent play. It's a reasonable strike. Not way out there. And giving himself about a year and a half for that to work out. So not as safe, a little bit more risky, but still a pretty good play there. So I can get behind that. I like that one too. So, yeah, these are good examples of leaps. We got in the money, safe leaps, and out of the money, more risky leaps here. All right. So he was up 111%, but after this major pullback from GME, probably lost a decent amount of money, but still probably up a good amount. So as of right now, I think the $45 calls are fine. I think you can hold that through expiration. If you really want, you don't have to. But you can either sell those back and lock in the profit or hold it through expiration. Those should finish in the money unless something crazy happens. But those paid off. Now as for the $230 calls, I would say for now it's probably the best play to hold on to it. GME should recover, but I definitely don't think that's one you should hold through expiration. I think as soon as it comes back up, can't say how much, but eventually you got to hit the sell button. I think it'd be pretty dangerous to hold those through expiration. Long time from now, but the strike is a little bit ambitious there. So that one definitely has to be managed more than the in-the-money call. But yeah, overall, up to this point, really well done. And still in pretty good shape. Really good shape, actually. Going into the future. So this was a super ape play, but hey, it worked. And this isn't like FDs or anything. This was like smart aping right here. This guy seems to know what he's doing. So I like it. I like the plays a lot. So Palantirs, thanks for posting. Congratulations to you so far. Up really, really big on GME. In total, he's up, almost 900K. And, thanks for posting. Great content. I like the plays a lot. Very well done. Good strikes, good expirations, good timing. So overall, yeah, very well done. And it's paying off for you so far. Congratulations so far. And there's really nothing to worry about in the short term. You're in pretty good shape. You can either sell the 45 calls now or hold on to it through expiration. Shouldn't really matter. And a lot of time till expiration for the 230 calls. And same thing for that. You can... I think you should hold those for right now, but eventually you got to hit the sell button on those. But no rush or anything. Right now you're in really good shape. So awesome, dude. Congratulations. Yeah, so even with this major pullback today, he should still be up a lot of money. So yeah, thanks for posting. Great content. And good luck to you. Eventually, please post updates. I'd like to see how this goes. The whole market would have to catch on fire for those in-the-money calls not to work. Yeah. But crazy stuff has happened. You never know. Update on our student from yesterday. Took out $500. Took $500 out of savings to buy a weekly AMC $62 calls. He bought them for 5 cents and was up 1,000% option price at close yesterday. It was 61 cents. Hopefully MMAT can do the same thing for me one day. Yeah, one can hope, right? Now, these results are not typical, sadly. Some people make $1 million on these meme stocks. Most people hold the bag. They went up to 72 this morning, then took a nosedive, closed at 40. He is still way green, even though AMC is nowhere near his strike. Hopefully, he is still planning to already get out. That still doesn't really make sense. How he has 2 days till expiration, and yet he's still up that much money. He's up 800%. That is nuts. Why did he not hit the sell button when it was like at 60? Oh my god, these stupid apes. hey, at least you guys know. You gotta hit the sell button. You gotta get out. I don't know why people are diamond handsing these incredibly risky, stupid FDs. But hey, that's his own fault. If it goes to zero, that's totally his own fault. Can't feel sorry. Okay. So here is Retro Racer 02N. They say Clover 54K YOLO. 54K plus YOLO. Options prices make no sense. You need to hit it. You don't need it to hit the strike, you just need it to move, and sometimes it moves and you still lose. Yeah, it all comes down really to the IV. Delta and theta are the biggest factors. It's a whole different beast. A lot of different variables going into the pricing into options. But it does need to hit the strike by expiration, so if he doesn't do anything, if he just holds it, it's gonna go to zero. So yeah, every day he holds, gonna lose a lot of money. Gotta hit the sell button. It's the ape residue. Damn right. Alright, so Clover 54K plus YOLO. Well, first of all, he has almost $5,000 shares. 48.75 shares. Not sure what the cost basis was on that, but he's down over $9,000 just on shares. But here we have 25 calls for Clover, expiring September 10th, 2 days, Super FD, at the 15 strike. So how much money is that? Not too much money in this one. That's only like $1,000. This really isn't too big of a YOLO here. I probably shouldn't have included this. I thought it was worth more, to be honest, but whatever. So most of the value here is in shares. But as for these options, what's Clover at? 10? 950. So yeah, Super FD here. Way out of the money. Needs 50% to go in the money in 2 days. Yeah, very, very unlikely this is going to work. So this probably was worth a lot more money when he actually made these plays, when he actually opened this position. And he probably lost a lot of value up to this point. So, yeah, overall, pretty bad play. Really bad strike. Really bad expiration. Not sure about the timing, but yeah, overall, not well planned and executed. Pretty bad play. So at this point, you got 2 days left. A little over $1,000 in value here. Probably less because this was 22 hours ago. But yeah, there's only one play to make here. There's zero chance, not zero, but pretty much zero chance this goes to 15 in 2 days. Still has $1,000 in value. I think it's pretty obvious you got to cut. That's a lot of money. No need to chuck it. Save yourself $1,000. Live another day. Really sucks, but that's the only thing you can really do at this point. So just some advice to you guys. To avoid getting in a bad situation like this, you don't do it in the first place. That Clov YOLO shows 41 cents 22 hours ago, currently at 5 cents. So his $1,000 is now worth 125. Yeah. So even at 125, you got to cut here. That's still a good amount of money. And it's definitely not going to 15 in 2 days. But yeah, Retro Racer 20N 02N. Thanks for posting. Great content. Sorry for your loss so far. Not over yet, but really not looking too great. Yeah, dude, I'm really not liking this play too much. It's a super FD, and it's gonna expire worthless, which is to be expected. So, super A play here. Didn't work out. And at this point, you have to go into damage control. Save face. At the time of posting, this is still worth $1,000. Now it's probably worth 100 something. But same thing, you still gotta cut. That's still a decent amount of money. Cut it. If not, it's gonna go to 0. So yeah, sorry for your loss. Better luck next time. Hope you make your money back. Hope you can learn from this and make your money back. So thanks for posting, and good luck to you. Please post updates. Okay, this one is by National Treasures. They say, Clover Gang. Alright, so here we got 210 calls for Clover. A bunch of different calls here. But this was a 12K YOLO, $12,000 YOLO, and right now he's up over $11,000, up 93%. So yeah, we got a bunch of different plays here. We have September 10th, 17 strike, September 17th, 17 strike, September 17th, 9.5 strike, September 24th, 13 strike, and October 1st, 11.5 strike. Okay. So we posted this yesterday, and today Clover tanked pretty hard. So, ideally, he should have sold yesterday because he made 93% in one day. That's pretty nuts. So it's probably a significant pullback right now. Yeah, so these $17 calls, those are probably going to finish out of the money. Very unlikely those finish in the money. So you probably got to cut those. Still a good amount of value there. The 9.5 strike, that one is getting pretty close. I think that's currently out of the money. Yeah, that's currently out of the money, barely. So even the lowest strike is out of the money right now, but that still has a week to go. So you can justify holding on to that, but not looking too great for that one either. And then we got $13 calls for next week. Honestly, that's not looking too great either. And then we have 11.5 strike in 3 weeks. That one is possible, but all of these plays not looking too great right now, especially after today's pullback. Clover is now at 950. So yeah, honestly, I think if you're still up right now, you should still be up, I would assume. Probably down a lot more. Probably down a lot from yesterday. But I think the best play right now is to cut all of this and secure the profit. Because there's a very real chance that all of these finish out of the money. I would say the only one that has a real shot of finishing in the money is the 9.5 strike. maybe the 11.5, but pretty unlikely. So yeah, you should have cashed out yesterday. You know, made over 11K in one day, 93%. Can't get too greedy. So yesterday would have been a great time to cash out. So today probably lost a lot of profit, but still probably up. So I would recommend cutting it and securing the gains before this goes really, really bad. Pretty lucky to be in the situation right now. Take advantage of it. Cut it, move on. But overall, not the greatest plays if you ask me. Well, it's not. Pretty bad strikes, bad expirations, and FOMO. These were super FDs. So, yeah, I don't encourage you guys to make plays like this. Super risky, and it's probably going to zero if he continues to hold. So, National Treasures, thanks for posting. Congratulations to you so far. Great content. I certainly hope you sold yesterday, but I'm assuming you didn't. So at this point, I hope you cut as soon as you can. You know, these weren't really great plays. You got kind of lucky. You got really lucky. And you're still lucky to be up right now. So if you don't cut right now, it's probably going to zero. So, yeah, dude, got to secure the gains while you're up. Don't get too greedy. That's certainly what I would do, at least. So, congratulations to you so far. And good luck. Please post updates. I like to see how this goes. Certainly hope you sell, but whatever happens, please post updates. Nine, 10 calls. 9, 10, 17 calls from 34 cents to 4. Oh my god. 9, 17, 17 strike from 62 to 17. 9.5 calls from 190 to 77. Rounding down, dude lost 9,000 today-ish. It's over 9,000! Oh, just kidding. He missed. He lost 12K. Alright, so he's actually down money now. Congratulations. Takes a real ape to do that. Up 11K one day, down 12K the next day. Yep, low roller. We'll do that one last. Got you. Alright, this one is by Nokia to the Moon. Haven't heard about that one in a while. They say any other smooth brain apes have a hookup for a nice cardboard box under a bridge with a nice view. This keeps going. I'll need to move soon. I don't know about a cardboard box with under a bridge with a view. That would make a good troll, though. But, I got this. The Wendy's dumpster. Just as good of a home. Probably better than the cardboard box, if you ask me. I don't know. And, you can make some of your money back hanging around the Wendy's dumpster. I don't know if you can make your money back hanging around under the bridge. Anyway. So this is for Robinhood. We have 159 contracts here. This one is a little more complex. So he sold 10 puts for the 41 strike, expiring September 17th. And then same play, except for September 24th. So, data gang here. I like it. Data gang. And then we have the calls. We have leaps. We have nine calls for the 25 strike, expiring January 2022. and 130 calls for the 70 strike expiring January 2022. So a lot of different things here. We have the selling of the puts, and then we have leaps. Some for way in the money strike, and some for way out of the money strike. So a little diversification in the same stock. Hood tanked to $40 today. Yep. So he needs Hood above 41 by September 17th. Not necessarily, but that would be ideal. But yeah, let's get to it. So this was a $48,000 YOLO, 48K YOLO, and right now he's down about $18,000, down 37%. No low roller. It went under 40, and he sold the puts, so that's a bad thing for him. He didn't make money today. He lost money. Okay, so this really isn't as bad as it seems, because he sold puts, meaning if Robinhood finishes above 41 by expiration, he keeps the premium, and nothing happens. It expires worthless. But if Robinhood goes below 41 and they expire in the money, he is then obligated to buy 100 shares per contract, so 1,000 shares at the 41 strike. So if both of these finish in the money, then he's required to buy 2,000 shares at 41. Which, depending how you view it, is not really a bad thing. You know, you're getting it at a pretty good price, and you keep the premiums anyway. So the only really bad thing would be if this goes way below 41. But, pretty decent play there. I would get behind that. I like those. Worst thing in the world, you gotta buy 2,000 shares at 41. Not too bad. Now, as for the leaps, this was similar to the GME guy, where he has way in the money calls and then way out of the money calls, which are leaps. No low roller. He's rooting for Robinhood to stay above 41. He sold the puts. He didn't buy the puts. Selling puts is bullish. Yeah, 1010. He just said it. He sold the puts, so he lost money. He wants Hood to be above 41. Yep. What happens if he doesn't buy the shares? He's obligated to buy the shares. He has to buy the shares. He has no choice. Unless he sells back the contracts right now. Or unless he buys back the contracts right now. But if they expire in the money, then he's obligated to buy the shares. He has to. They find in the money in his other positions, they would close his leap positions and use that money to buy the shares at 41. Yeah, only if he needs it. I'm not sure how much cash he has in the account, in the portfolio. But, you know, if he was smart, he would not do this on margin to where you'd have to start selling off your other holdings to cover the cost. Certainly hope that's not the case. But yeah. So these $25 calls look pretty good. They should finish in the money by expiration. Can't say for sure, but they should. But that's in no immediate danger. Those are pretty good. I like that one. Now, as for the $70 calls, which is the biggest position, he has 130 buys here, 130 calls. That one is a little bit ambitious. that one may not work out. So Robinhood's at 40. So this has to go almost 100% for this to finish in the money in a little over 3 months. A little over 4 months. So that one you can hold for right now, but as that gets closer to expiration, you should probably start getting worried about those if it doesn't start going up. So personally, the only thing I really have a problem with here is the $70 calls. That's way out of the money, and he put a majority of his position in that. So it doesn't necessarily have to go to 70, but I certainly think the next big spike on Robinhood, you got to hit the sell button. I mean, it might go past 70 by January, but good chance it won't. It won't. So holding right now is fine, but definitely next big run-up, next big spike, got to cash out, I would say. I'm not the biggest fan of those 70 calls. But other than that, I like this, you know? It's really not too bad, all things considered. This is a little bit deceiving here. I think the selling of the puts and the in-the-money calls are a good play. The out-of-the-money calls, a little bit ambitious, but could work out. And if not, you know, you don't have to hold their expiration. So overall, pretty decent play here. Pretty good. Not bad. Yeah, so no need for a cardboard box right now, just yet. Hopefully it turns around and you don't need to go homeless. But yeah, Nokia to the moon. Thanks for posting. Great content, very entertaining. Sorry for your loss so far, but honestly, it's not too bad. Not too bad. The only thing you should really be concerned about is the $70 calls, in my opinion. So, still a while to go before those expire, so as long as you actively manage those, you should be okay. But, other than that, I like this a lot. Pretty good play, if you ask me. So, hope, Robinhood goes up and he makes some money back. But yeah, no matter what happens, please post updates. I like to see how you handle this play here. Good luck to you. They find money in his other positions, they would close his leaps and then use that money to buy the shares at 41. Yeah, they would liquidate him. He has to come up with that money to buy those shares one way or another, either put in more money or get out of those other options positions. That's the cash collateral, 82K number at the top. I think he has the money to cover it. I don't know. No, I think that's just because that's how much money he needs in case these go in the money. Because you got 41 and 41. So it'd be 82 times 2,000. I believe he needs. Is that right? Yeah, because no, it's 81 times 1,000. Yeah, because all in all, if he were to be assigned on all 2,000 shares, he needs 82 grand to cover it. That's not how much money he has. That's the money that he needs to cover this. Hood hit 85 on 8-4. I guess there's a chance. So you're saying there's a chance? Unlikely. What happened? He lets his put options expire. Well, if it finishes in the money, then he has to buy them. He has to buy 2,000 shares at 41. And if they finish out of the money, then he just gets to keep the premium. Selling puts is a good strategy on stocks you don't mind buying at prices you don't mind buying. Cough, cough, selling Clov 8 puts. Yeah, I sold Clov 9 puts, and then if you get assigned, you can just turn around and sell covered calls. The wheel strategy. I promote that strategy a lot. Theta gang. So yeah, if this guy gets assigned at 41, he should just start selling covered calls at 41. Run the wheel. It is a good strategy. It's a really good strategy for stocks with high IV especially. So meme stocks, if you don't mind holding. The guy is doing weekly put options call on hood. Who, this guy? Well, he's selling the puts. Alright, so we'll do this last YOLO. And then let's get out of here. Did I extend MMAT option calls for another month? Nope. I'm letting it ride. So as long as it finishes above 4, it's going to get called away from me. I have to sell at $4, which is a little bit unfortunate, but I just want to dump it at this point. I'm going to get out break even. I don't care. But no, that expires next week, next Friday. I want it to expire in the money. Alright, this one is by Options for Life, 69. Nice. They said buy the dip. I disagreed. So PayPal, 287.5 strike. Got puts here, 35 of them. Yeah, Super FD here. Expires on Friday. 2 days, September 10th. September 10th. So this was a $3,000 YOLO, and right now it's up 10.5K, $10,500, up 337%. What's PayPal at? $285. Okay. So this is in the money, just barely. 2 days to go. So yeah, not the greatest play. I guess the strike is okay, but a little bit high, or a little bit low, I should say. And bad expiration. This is an FD. This was FOMO. So overall, not the greatest play. Not the worst, but not the best either. So got pretty lucky here. This is barely in the money. 2 days to go. So at this point, I think you got to cut. You know, I would not hold this any longer. I would cut this tomorrow at open. I mean, it can keep going down, and you can make more money, but it's really not worth it. You know, you're going to risk almost 14K here to make a little bit more money. It's not too smart, you know. You made 337% on the day. A lot of money. Got to be happy with that. Don't get too greedy. Got to cash out. Really the only play here, in my opinion. I think it'd be pretty dumb to hold this through expiration 2 more days. That'd be really risking it. But yeah, Options for Life, 69. Thanks for posting. Congratulations to you. So far, not the greatest play, but got a little lucky. It worked out here. And I think at this point, you got to hit the sell button. You know, pretty lucky. You got pretty lucky here, and no guarantees this finishes in the money in 2 days. In fact, there's a real big possibility it finishes out of the money. So don't risk it, dude. Cash out. Enjoy the tendies. That's what I would do, at least. But whatever happens, please post updates. I'd like to see how this goes. But I certainly hope you sell. Alright, guys, that is the show for today. Went a little bit long. That's alright. Seems like these shows go for 2.5 to 3 hours now. Which is cool, you know? As long as you guys are here chatting, I don't mind. So, great show today. Thank you guys. It was a little bit slow, but everyone started to come in a little later. So, thank you guys. Thank you to all the regulars for being here, as always. Thank you to everyone new who popped in. And yeah, thank you guys for chatting it up, for interacting, and being here today. You guys made the show possible today. Pretty good show. So, appreciate you guys. Alright, anything else before we get out of here? Let's take a look at the watch list one last time. EFTR is back at 26.50. That's holding up pretty well. Definitely going for that one tomorrow, if I can get the shares. HLBZ pulling back to 1160. Yeah, not bad, not bad. All right. Keep an eye on Lulu tomorrow. Them booty shorties be ripping. Lulu. Yeah. Well, that's up a lot. It's up to 430. Holy crap. But that's gonna cause a serious gap up. So it might come down tomorrow. Not financial advice. But yeah, that's gonna cause a gap up tomorrow. So could be a good shorting opportunity. Don't think it's a good shorting candidate. Had great earnings. Yeah, probably not, but just based on TA. Nothing to do with the fundamentals themselves. This is going to cause a gap up. You know, it's going to open like way up here. Or you can't even see the screen, but it's going to open at an all-time high. So that's a super gap. So probably going to pull back somewhat, at least, I would say. I mean, I'm not going to go for it either way, but this will cause a gap up. So there probably are going to be people coming in here shorting this and taking profit. At least not for tomorrow. Yeah, I don't think it's going to come crashing down, but I do think it's going to pull back a little bit. We'll see, though. But yeah, happy trading and stay safe, for sure. That's a crazy gap up? Yeah. It's going to gap up at an all-time high. That is pretty nuts. I mean, this run is pretty nuts right now. It's up, over 10%. That's crazy. More. Almost 15. Little less than 15. All right, let's get out of here, guys. Thanks, everyone, for watching today. I appreciate you guys. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe. Please like the video. Please subscribe and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. You apes already know, diamond hands to the moon. I'm Ty. This is Smarter Gambling. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out.